tell me how you feel about the events that transpired.
Well, I think a lot of innocent people got killed needlessly.
Right.
And we only have the original stain and sin of racism, white supremacy, and slavery in this country to blame for it.
Most definitely.
Right. It has always been dangerous to be black in America. We saw that in Louisiana. We saw that in Dallas.
Right.
And we saw that in Texas.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we had a man who was armed in Baton Rouge who did not have his hand on a weapon.
Right.
But just had a weapon.
Right.
And be shot at point blank range.
Right.
On the ground.
Right.
We had a man tell a cop in Minnesota that he had a license to carry,
right,
that he was carrying, and
right.
that he was reaching for his license.
Right.
And the cop, white cop, kills him.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of having a license to carry
what's this?
if you can't carry and still be alive and cops run up and shoot you? Then the man in Dallas claimed, because we haven't, let's be clear, we haven't heard him. We haven't heard him. We've heard what they say he said.
Right.
He said he was mad at Black Lives Matter.
Right.
Right? He was mad about all this people getting shot.
Right.
And that he wanted to kill white cops
people, right.
and white people.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any reason to shoot cops that had nothing to do, frankly, with what went down in Baton Rouge and in Minnesota. I think actually he was just crazy.
Yeah.
And using
yeah.
this as a pretext. He's not no Black Power hero.
Right.
He was just using this as an opportunity to shoot some people.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and that's just unfortunate, you know? And some innocent cops in Dallas had to die. Period. And I say innocent because they weren't directly responsible for what happened in Baton Rouge, Minnesota. Let's go down the list. Ferguson, Chicago, right? Baltimore.
Yeah.
You know, Texas near Prairie View A&M. Florida, New York, right? Give me a state that hasn't been affected by this, right? In Atlanta, they shot a senior. Remember that? Back in 06, 05, 06? They shot a 9-year-old woman. They broke into her home and killed her.
Yeah, yeah.
90-year-old woman.
Right. You know, it's...
You know? So, these cops didn't have anything to do with that. If there was a situation in Dallas... I'm not saying I'll be sympathetic, but, you know, but he wasn't a strategic thinker.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He managed to change the entire conversation.
So where do we go from here?
Well, black people need to withdraw. Black people need to withdraw.
What does that mean?
It means that we need to decide to fucks with each other.
Right.
Right? One, these motherfuckers who killing each other off of some bullshit beef, off of properties and blocks they don't own.
Right.
Off of some bullshit. My thing is, if this black man shot some white cops because he was angry, why the fuck black people shooting black people?
Right.
So what does withdrawal mean? It means, you know, my girlfriend talking about, you know, she's gonna be with a black owned bank. And I'm trying to tell her, you know, if you want a high level of service, you might have to just do a bank of America. I'm joking. But that's that thinking, right? That's the first thing that went to my mind. I said, I don't know. That, you know, bank may be open 3 days a week.
That's why, you know, I don't really.
No, but I mean, if every Chicagoan that was black had banked with a bank in Chicago, that was black,
right? Oh yeah, that's for any and every city, If black people everywhere,
like, you know, we're talking about universal ATM, ability to get services at any credit union, right?
Right. But that's the thing.
What more do you want, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just going to default. See, black people can't afford to do default.
Right.
We can't just rent from any apartment. Like, we're renting from a white man.
Right.
Or some immigrant from Western Europe, right? Which sucks.
Right.
But I've rented from a black man who treated us like shit.
Right.
So I'm like, you know, there's so much hatred and self-hatred in this country.
It's true. And like the girl I met in New York, Patricia, she vlogs. That's one thing that she said that she feels that we need to do is like educate ourselves and kind of figure out, you know, like a lot of people don't know like who we are and where we come from. So it is a lot of self-hate, because I don't really think people kind of really understand like who we are. Like, we're not just like people who are descendants of slaves, you know, like we're like innovators, you know, like we're smart. We come from, and that's what I wrote on her page, was like, people don't even understand, like, we're the descendants of people who like survived the Middle Passage, the strongest people.
They done fucked up.
They done, and they know that. Come on.
They done fucked up.
They know that.
That's why it was illegal to read, own guns. Hey, listen to this. Gun laws didn't start. See, this is called being woke.
Yeah.
Knowing that. So my heartbreak is when I run into kids who have a low opinion of black people.
Yeah.
Because that is the dominant narrative in this country.
Yes.
That is the default narrative.
Yeah.
Just like the default bank is Bank of America or Chase.
Yeah.
It was always been, there is nothing more politically contentious in this country than the education of black people.
Of course.
There is nothing more politically contentious than black people having weapons.
Of course.
So black people reading and having weapons,
Yes.
that was what was illegal from the founding of this country.
Yep.
Right? And so, surprise,
Right.
a man is legally carrying a gun and gets shot.
Right.
It is part of our cultural and frankly legal DNA.
Yeah.
Right? To have black people be illiterate and unarmed.
Yes.
So that we can be compliant workers.
Yep. No, sure.
Right? And frankly, unpaid workers.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
The minute the middle class was created by the government, right? GI Bill, etc., the highway system, part of this building of this like suburban middle class concept, right? You know who was barred from going to the suburbs? Black people, right?
Yeah.
You know who could not get full benefits from the GI Bill?
Yeah.
Black people, right?
Yeah.
And so the minute they start talking about black people getting benefits from the government that most of white America has received,
Right.
then they want to start cutting it off.
Yeah.
And this is what we heard in Canada. They said white people have been so used to getting everything and people of color getting nothing that when people of color are starting, just for like, what, 20 years? Starting to get some of the benefits of being, you know, citizens.
Right.
Now they want to start cutting stuff off.
Of course.
And they throw out this idea of this welfare queen.
Yeah.
When indeed the majority of people on welfare are white.
Yeah, white people.
70% of the nation's poor are white people.
Yeah.
And yet still you read the New York Times and Washington Post, you talk about poverty and a picture of a black woman.
Yep.
Right? This is deliberate.
Yeah. Come on.
And until we can see the bullshit for what it is, until we can name the lie and see the lie when it is like told to us.
Yes.
Only then will we be able to like do what we need to do to get where we need to be. And if we continue to like just buy the lie.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I feel like I'm in Lord of the Rings up in here, right? There were a strong people who did not know who they were.
Yes.
Because there was a lie out there.
Yes, come on.
And there were those who believed the lie.
Yes.
And lived a life of fear.
Yes.
And depression. And there were those who saw the lie and exposed it and knew the truth.
That's right.
The inner truth, right?
That's right.
The truth rooted in history and fact.
That's right.
Right?
That's
not
right.
myth.
That's right.
But fact.
That's right.
And those who knew the truth operate in a different way.
That's right.
Right? And those who know the truth are dangerous.
Yes.
Right? And I will honestly say that man who killed those people in Dallas did not know the truth.
No, right? Okay.
Because if he knew the truth, he wouldn't have done what he did.
Yeah.
Because all he did was reinforce this idea that black people are dangerous.
That's right.
He justified the killing.
Come on.
Right? Of Philando.
Yeah.
Right? And what was the man?
Alton. Sterling, yeah.
Number one victims of gun violence are black men. Because black men are the most dangerous thing in this country.
Of course.
And we believe it.
Of course.
So niggas is afraid of each other.
Yes.
We buy the lie. It ain't just but a Negro projection of white supremacist notions.
It's true. Come on.
Right?
Come on.
And it would be the fact that the most ignorant motherfuckers, the ones that dropped out of school, the ones that we have disserved the most, the ones who are least woke, are the ones killing each other.
Yeah.
Right? They are the primary ones who don't know what the fuck is going on, have no sense of historical context.
Yep.
Don't even know why they're here.
Yep.
Think black people is crazy. Think white people are low life.
Yeah.
And would not shoot a white person if you paid them.
Yep. Come on.
They had no respect for black life.
Come on.
They had probably as much respect for black life as the cops.
Yeah.
That trying to get them. And that's that's what it means living in the hood if you ain't in a gang or a cop.
Yep.
You got people who hate, who have no respect for black life with guns all around you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when the people say, oh, why aren't you protesting black people who killing black people? That's a different issue.
Yeah.
That's a different issue because it's not the government. They ignorant. Why are we comparing a government to the most ignorant motherfucker in our community?
Right.
Right? Come on. right? It does not give you the police license to be indiscriminate with the
Right, right.
I have had a gun pulled on me too many times. And when this is why I don't own a gun. When Philando got shot for pulling out his ID
Yeah.
and killed,
Yeah.
I've had a cop put his hand on his pistol and say, "What are you reaching for?"
Right.
I said, "I'm getting my license and registration." What the fuck you think I'm reaching for?
Right.
And you gotta be all polite
Yes, yes.
and de-escalate.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
say, "Officer, I was just reaching
Yeah.
for my thing." And I
Yeah.
put my hands on the steering wheel. You look nervous. I said I am nervous.
Right.
God damn it. It's 11 o'clock in South Carolina,
Yeah,
and
of course.
it's 0 dark 30 in South Carolina,
Right.
rural South Carolina. I got pulled over for like not stopping completely at a rural stop sign.
Right.
The fuck you think? You know,
Right.
I know what you're doing right now. Don't
right.
even act like this is bullshit.
Right.
And then go tell me, well, we get a lot of people smuggling drugs in here from out of state. Get the fuck out of here. Right? But I fucked up on that one because he was looking all in the back and saw all the Obama stuff.
Yeah.
And he said, "Are you working on a campaign?" I said, "I don't understand how that question is germane to this traffic stop."
Right.
He said, "Please get out the car." And search my car, search my person, have
Right.
my hands on the back trunk.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
I'll tell you what, my candidate's the president of the United States now. You know what?